Hello, this is Simracing Corner. If you're thinking about buying Dirt 5 and you do have a wheel and pedal set, be wary that if you have separate wheel and pedals, and what I mean by that is your wheel plugs into its own USB port on your PC and your pedals plug into their own USB port on your PC, in other words reported as two separate devices, it will not work with Dirt 5. If you have a combined wheel and pedal set, in other words you have a Logitech wheel with Logitech pedals that plugs into the wheelbase, you have a Thrustmaster wheel with pedals that plug directly into the wheelbase, you have a Fanatic wheelbase, blah blah blah, you understand what I'm saying, right? But yes, if they're any way they are separated from the wheelbase and two separate devices on your PC, it will not pick it up. And I have tested it and I cannot get this to map at all. And I'll just show you this actually just to demonstrate. So my steering wheel is there, and it's this steering wheel here, direct drive wheel, and it's actually picking up the steering axis automatically. So it does work, I can steer on the track, but the problem is I cannot map my pedals. So I try and go in there and it does not pick it up. The brake, no, nothing gets picked up on those pedals. So I'm just going to revert that and go back to the last menu, and you can see my connected devices, the pedals are being picked up. Those are my Heusinkveld pedals. However, it's being misreported as a controller and not pedals, and I think that's the problem, because if I go in here and try and map it, again I just try and accelerate, nothing, it doesn't want anything to do with it, brake, nothing. So yeah, I'm pretty much knackered on this, sadly. So there's not much you can do. So I thought I'd put this out there, because if you do have Dirt 4, which I have, and I tested it, and it does support separated wheel and pedals effectively, because it has a slightly more sophisticated implementation of setting up your devices. It's the same as with also Dirt 2 is absolutely fine as well, Dirt Rally 2 that is, and Dirt Rally and the F1 games also are fine okay as well. But in Dirt 5 they just hadn't really bothered. They were late to the game and actually adding wheel and pedal support anyway. The game launched with any controller support, and wheel and pedal support came out later, and they've obviously just packed in a very basic setup here, which means anyone with a slightly more elaborate setup like myself, where you do have your wheel and your pedals are separate USB devices, it will not work. So do bear that in mind. So yeah, a bit of a fail from Codemasters, unfortunately. So but yeah, just fair warning guys, if you're on the same boat as me, this is what you can expect. Right then, well, that's it for this one. Take care, happy simming, and bye bye.